There were so many Pearson eyes from those Tigers fans. You could feel the intense energy. They really wanted vengeance, but we got a good win from a tough conference opponent. It didn't start off pretty, but we dominated that fourth quarter. Brown for Memphis did have a good game. He was pretty much unstoppable. Coach Sid is worried that our DBs will be our downfall, although he'll never tell the team that, especially since he knows how hard they play and the great effort they put in at practice, but they're just not very good. However, Engelman Jr. had another amazing game. That kid is truly a game changer. He's also starting to get some Heisman talks going. Great job, Pirates, keeping the streak alive. You could tell our defensive coordinator and the Law brothers enjoyed this win more than usual. Hopefully the high will carry over for our upcoming game against the Temple Owls. There's not much to say about the Owls of recent. They're a struggling program, but they do have a few cool historical facts. Temple played in the very first Sugar Bowl in 1935. They were coached by the legendary Pop Warner. You heard right, youth football was named after this coach. And although they're a struggling program, they're still a Division I team, so we better bring it. Coach Sid is warning the boys he better hear pads popping out there. He said this isn't personal, it's just business.
Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. It's the Temple Owls and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Pirates offense up inside their 20. It's complete on the right side. He's on the snap. It's McGowan. Outstanding tackle.
10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Temple. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave
up to get a drive going here. Here's the pressure. And he's... Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. From the gun. Wants to pass. In comes 7. Williams on the play fake. Fires left. And he gets it
on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first.
Massive win for this head coach.
Gets open down the middle. Just across the 20 with a... They want to run this quarterback. Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
It's just so nice to have a signal man who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
With an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Fielded in the end. And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's McGowan. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals.
We need to keep the drive alive. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Got it in the middle. It's quick release on the RPO. Makes the grab in their space. They get him correct.
Football right now, and he takes off running.
And he's in. Touchdown, Owls.
this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the Williams to throw. He fires to the left side. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Perfect time. No gain on that one.
Lets it fly. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could. Williams. Touchdown, East Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone. Figured it out yet? Like, maybe get the ball more on the...
Here's a little room there. Really good job. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That took every ounce of leg.
Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult...
Breaks into the open. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup. Williams to the air again. Intercepted to stop the threat. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 19 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Buckeyes engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Your game inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Third down play from the gun. Quickly complete. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Williams. Got it. At the 20, he's got space. Cat here looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right.
Block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
He rifles one deep down the middle. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch?
Staring at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. He's got the back
Grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Williams. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, ECU! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Throwing, Williams. Got his man. They'll get it down.
He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Williams.
Regardless, so be aggressive here on offense.
Direct snap. It's McGowan.
Really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the Heat. The Heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's how a defense ices the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but they know if they can get a big play here, a turnover, anything, this game can be over, and they get the safety. They pad their lead.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Makes the grab on the left. On 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the tailback. Finding some room. Picks up the 1st down. The tag. Touchdown Pirates. Rolled his way into the end zone. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Here's Williams to throw. Fired that thing. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown Owls! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team.
Receivers, tight ends, and teams that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. Baby, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, with the right players on the field, they didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they